See this? You see that guy? You see that jellyfish? Yeah, you know what it is. This is Cutterpillow, Eraserheads' third studio album. It's good, it's got some cool hits like Torpedo, Waiting by the Bus, Super Proxy, and of course, who can forget everyone's favorite, basically the song that everyone knows from this album, Yoko, yeah! But we're not here to talk about the songs in the album or paano nila ginawa yung album mismo, and then. Our topic for today, ngayon, is all about the cover art. More specifically, etong jellyfish na to. Yeah! So for today's video, we'll be answering the question, or I'll be answering the question. We'll do this together. This is a group effort, okay? So for today's video, we'll be answering the question, where did the Cutterpillow Jellyfish come from? Saan nanggaling ang Carter? Oh yeah, we're on the lookout right now for this guy. Have you seen him? Have you seen this little jellyfish fella? Yeah. Whatever. So with any good adventure, we first start this off by ginugal ko muna. Saan galing ang Cutterpillow Jellyfish? Malay mo, baka may lumabas, diba? And then this video will be like 2 minutes long. I don't know. But after trying to look this up, this was when I realized that this was gonna be harder than I thought, because nothing came out when I looked this up. The images were just photos of the album cover itself and photos of jellyfishes, which didn't look close to the jellyfish in the album cover. And then the websites that showed up weren't a big help either. Nothing was related into like trying to find out where this exact jellyfish came from, except this one thing. Except this one Rolling Stones interview where they interviewed Eli Buendia himself. The interview basically talks about how the band collaborated with the late rapper Francis Magdalena when it came to the recording of Cutterpillow, specifically with the first track, Super Proxy. Here, I'll read the transcript right here. Super Proxy, as you know, is about the internet and computers replacing humans, Buendia explained. He was a big part of that. He was so into that, he was actually the one who introduced the e-heads to the internet. Interesting, okay. The cover of Cutterpillow, the cover, here we go, now we're getting somewhere. The cover of Cutterpillow was the first image he downloaded on the internet. A photo of a jellyfish underwater. Hey, there we go. And we were so impressed by that, now we said, wow, we have to put that on the cover. That's it. That's where it came from then. The origin of the jellyfish was from Francis Magdalena. Would you look at that? Okay. So that's that. Nah? Yun na yun, diba? Since we found out that the origin of the jellyfish came from Francis Magdalena searching through the internet back in the 90s. That's that. Case solved, right? Hindi. Because now, what I want to know now is, where did Francis Magdalena get that image of the jellyfish? Since it came from the internet, it must mean that we can find exactly the website in which Francis Magdalena saw that jellyfish, right? It's gonna be hard because it was like back in the 90s, like it's gonna be like a really old website. And I don't know if it's gonna be still up. Well, that's what we're gonna find out. So what I tried to do now is that I grabbed the jellyfish from the cover art and then I ran that through all of the reverse image websites that I could find, to see if I could go find the website in which the original jellyfish was posted on. And so yeah, all this it didn't work. So you can see here, it's like some of the websites that I use, it only showed up like very similar looking jellyfishes like in the cover art, but it's not exactly the jellyfish that we're looking for. Okay, for the other ones, it just showed the album art again. Look, see right here. Am I pointing? It should be here. Yeah. It should be right there. Yeah. It just showed the album art over and over and over. It was just all for nothing. It took me so long. I just went through each of the websites, like scrolled them through, and it was like nothing. There. I'm so tired. My head hurts. And yeah, so I didn't find the thing that I was looking for, like the exact website where the jellyfish was posted. So, well, okay, I'll go now. Except for this one. From a fly fisherman, date August 29, 1995, nearly 3 months for the album's release date, is the beautiful Cutterpillow of the album cover art. I am a musician, hear my sounds, and as always, hanggang sa susunod.